So, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is. Yeah, I can't disclose who I am right now, but man, I hate this. I want to go live. I'm recording myself right now for some reason. YouTube not allowing me to go live. I think it's my device. Maybe I got an old phone. Got to get my. Well, I don't say I have to, but I might need to get my 12 fixed again, but with that 5G shit, I just don't trust it. I ain't gonna say I don't trust it. Everything happened for a reason, but maybe that was the reason to save me from from the 5G bad frequencies, I guess, whatever it is that supposedly the 5G may be doing to cause us harm. But anyhow, allow me to reintroduce myself. Like I said, you can call me Youthful One for now. I'll go by Youthful One for now. But yeah, I do not like this. Anyhow, so yeah, earlier, man, when I first posted, I don't know if anybody could tell, but I was a little drowsy, I guess. The brain fog was just waking up, and yeah, had to get my mind clear, man. But I'm good now. So yeah, like I was stating before about this channel, what it's for. It's for everybody, but mainly I wanna connect with the youth, man. Definitely wanna connect with the youth, considering that's our future. And we can't go no further than what the future of our nation take us, man. So yeah, definitely wanna reach the youth, help them avoid those roadblocks and whatnot that sometimes thrown in our direction through the course of what we call life, But anyways, more about me, man. I'd say I'm a chosen for sure. I don't know. I just say I don't want to sound, I guess, because that's just it's a cliche term today. You know what I mean? Chosen one, chosen one. Everybody chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I mean, maybe we all chosen ones, but maybe we all just don't choose our calling, when we chose, and I feel we all do have a calling, but again, it's on us to choose that calling or not. And gratefully, fortunately, I'm choosing my calling. Can't say I don't have a choice. I almost said I don't have a choice, but we always have a choice. That's something I hate when people say, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Like, example, that V thing that's going around, and a lot of us woke community, part of the woke community, if you want to call it that, us conscious folks, been preaching the word, man. Like, don't do it, and I spoken to family, friends, and people, sometimes just strangers, that want to disclose their information, and you hear, sometimes I've been hearing a little too often, like, I didn't have a choice, and it's like, that's one thing I always tell people, man. We always have a choice, there's only two choices. And then from what I'm learning, as far as the spiritual walk goes, we may just only have one choice. I mean, we may just only not have a choice when it comes to one thing, and that's transitioning, transcending rather. But even to come to this room, from what I'm beginning to understand, is a choice that we make. You know, we choose to come back here, whether it's reincarnated or for the first time. Even that's a choice. From what I'm learning, again, like I said, through my spiritual walk of life. But who knows? But all in all, yeah, we always have a choice. We always have a choice. I'm getting off beat. What I was saying, oh yeah, about being grateful, you know, fortunate that I'm choosing to walk in what I feel is my calling, you know. I tried doing things what I thought was the perfect way, you know, previously, you know, what I thought was perfect in the 3D room, if you will. And God, the universe, good Lord, whatever you want to call it, Mother Nature, you know, set me down and set me back and brought me to, and yeah, helped me see things not so much, yeah, I guess differently, you know, see things for what it is, I guess, that I was avoiding for a long time, getting caught up into this world, like I said, something that I hope I could prevent many youths, even adults, man, from doing, you know, as far as getting off track or set back many and many a times of getting off track and off path of your true course in life, you know, whatever that may be. And usually we know, you know what I'm saying? Usually we know within what's best for us, what we call to do, what we're supposed to be doing. You know, usually you have that intuition, that gut feeling like this ain't right, I shouldn't be doing this, you know. We usually know. Just like we know right from wrong, you know, we know what's for us and what's not for us usually. But sometimes we get off track, and it's only human nature, you know, if you will. Well, I wouldn't say it's only human nature. It's only a part of the system, if you will. This test of life that we live in, you know. It's only right that you get tempted and thrown off course, you know. If not, then what is it to? Yeah, you just. I don't know of anybody who went through life perfectly without getting off track. So yeah. But anyhow, man, I just want to give shots and thanks, man, to a few people that I guess sped up the process in me getting to this point as far as creating this YouTube channel, man. Even when I felt I wasn't ready, you know, as far as, like I said before, me being a perfectionist and always wanting things to be perfect before I do something, you know. And there's nothing at all wrong with that. It's just sometimes things not gonna be perfect, you know what I'm saying? Things not gonna be perfect, and you just gotta act. It's like life is like, you know what I'm saying, like chess, you know. I love chess, you know. Life is like a game of chess, you know what I mean? Things ain't gonna be perfect. You gotta go with the flow, and yeah, just gotta go with the flow. And some, yeah, it's like, you know, with chess, you know, especially if anybody play chess, you know, playing with that time clock, you know, you can't just sit and think all day, you know. You got a time clock, so it's like you got to make the moves, you know. Time waits on no man, like they say. But yeah, man, like I said, shout outs to Dr. Not Mombi, I'm saying that right, Dr. Mombi. I have to say her first because I was watching her video on yesterday, man, and she said something that resonated, and which was, you know, if you're chosen, you know, you don't really have that luxury, you know, of sitting back in a VIP and watching this all take place and go down or go up, you know what I mean, or go forward, however you want to look at it. We don't have that luxury of sitting back and watching, and Lord knows a large part of me, man, just wanted to do that, just sit back and watch it all unfold, but that wouldn't be right, it wouldn't be right, um, it'd be selfish, I'd say, and definitely wouldn't be my calling, I mean, because like I said, I always did wanted to, touch the youth, adults too, reach out to adults too, but like I said, mainly the youth, man, help reform, man, because I know not only Babylon, but this world that we live in. Not that's a saying I really don't care for. That all around the world is the same song thing, because that's so not the case. I'm an intellect. I always loved reading. I love history. I love life, the understanding of life and everything. But like I said, that's just one of them things that kids, if y'all hear that, all around the world, it's the same song. It's like a trap almost, you know what I'm saying? Getting you to believe that, hey, man, it's the same way here everywhere, like it's the same in New York as it is in Cali, and the same in Cali as it is in Florida, and the same in Florida as it is in Louisiana, and so on and so forth. That's not always the case, man. So yeah, but like I said, I know the system that we live in, especially here in Babylon, man. It's a lot of traps. It's a lot of mind fucking going on. Mind manipulation. Excuse my French. Going on, mass manipulation, if you will, going on, and these days more than ever, they mainly focus on our youth. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be black, white, Asian, whatever, man. They Though it's no secret they want our babies more than anybody else, but hey, if they could get the white babies and the Asian babies and the Mexican babies all on board for whatever their agenda may be, then hey, the more the merrier, you know what I mean? But again, man, if I could be a light, a beacon of light to help my damn lips still black. I'm like almost like a month and a half clean, man. Sobriety, but I'll speak on that later, man. We got time to get to that. God willing. Yeah, man, but yeah, if I could be just a beacon of light, man, to help keep these kids, keep these babies on the right path, on the right path, man, and what's really important in life, and not get caught up in this worldly system like a lot of us have been, like a lot of us still are. So yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, it's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the whole great journey about life. When I say being a perfectionist, is perfecting yourself. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with wanting to perfect yourself, and I truly believe there's a such thing. We're taught early on. You know what I'm saying, that there's no such thing as a perfect world. There's no such thing as a perfect person, and that we all just basically creatures of sin. And that in itself, I just feel like it's a trap in itself. And granted, you know what I mean. We all, truthfully, I feel like we all do sin, especially, like I said, growing up in a system like Babylon, where it's temptation all around you, where it's constructed to, trap you into that sinful nature, you know what I'm saying? We gon' sin, but I don't feel like we're just sinful creatures and have a nature of sin, you know what I'm saying? I fail to believe that. And that's why I said earlier, that's why I always said, because I realized, once you lose the youth in you, it's easy to fall victim, of this world, of the sinful world, the sinful nature. But like I said, kids usually more pure and innocent, you know what I mean? Usually more free of sin. And every sin is a choice. So just always think about that. Remember that, anybody that tell you we're sinful creatures, that we have to sin. Imagine that, that was all. I grew up Catholic. And that's another story for another day. As far as, like I said, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss, man. But I grew up Catholic. I grew up in Christian religion. Been in the Baptist church. Know the Bible fair enough. Read a good bit of it. Mostly during my time of incarceration. Yeah, I've been incarcerated. Most of us have, man. It's a pretty fly. I wish I could have turned my camera on. Beautiful butterfly. The lime green ones. I love the lime green ones. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I read the Bible mostly at, outside of, like I said, growing up Catholic, going to Sunday school, catechism, learning about the Bible. Then, I got more of a understanding of it, during my times of incarceration, I'd say. Juvie and adult. But, man, it's beautiful. I just got to get those leaves falling, man. It's always beautiful, I think. But yeah, I'm back in the swamps, as you can see, for the moment, in the swamps. But yeah, I just wanted to come out here and speak in peace, I guess. Man, now I see how people how people videos could end up going, 30 minutes, an hour long. Sometimes I be like, I hear cats, they're like, I won't say the names, but I hear cats, they be like, I'm gonna try not to make this video long, guys. I'm gonna keep this video real short, and before you know it, you look at the time frame of the video, and it's like an hour 20 minutes, hour 30 minutes, and you're like, damn, fam, I thought you said you wasn't gonna be long, but time flies. Like I said, time flies, man. But anyhow, man, my youths, man. Like I said, staying true to who you are, staying on track and following your dreams, never losing your dreams, man. Because like I was saying, there's nothing wrong with being perfect. There's nothing wrong with being perfect. Nothing wrong with being perfect. Yo, the perfect you. And this is such thing, I feel like finding a perfect you. Especially when you find your calling, Yeah, so yeah, man, like I said, when I say that the world is not just the world, it's a lot of times it be the people. Sometimes it be the circumstances of the world, that your circumstances for sure change your perspectives of life. But I like to say majority of the time is people versus circumstances, people that comes into our lives and kind of alter our thoughts, along with, like I said, life circumstances. But I think the people do more effect probably than the life. At least for me, I'd say so. I always been good at getting through life circumstances, hard patches. But for me, I always had a hard time with getting over and accepting people that effed over me, if you will. That's, I think, always the hardest thing. It's like we could deal with life circumstances that might throw, you might get incarcerated, you might wreck your car, lose your job. We get over them type of things. But I feel like when people betray us, you know what I'm saying, that's a harder one for us to swallow, and that be the ones that alters our thoughts, our emotions, our heart, our spirit, So that's what I'm here for, man, to keep us all, grounded if I can, help keep us all grounded if I can, along with myself, because, yeah, I'm not perfect. I haven't reached that point by a long shot, but I feel I'm closer, and I'm grateful for that, I've been through a lot. I have a long story, a lot, not say a long story, but yeah, a lot experience, that I just want to share over a period of time with y'all. But yeah, my youth, man, I wanted to speak on so just real quick, example as far as how we lose ourselves. So imagine, especially like I said, growing up in Babylon, I think most of us grew up with the millionaire mentality, like, oh, I want to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire. Like, imagine that. Like, and like I always say, I don't think many of us haven't. If if you grew up in Babylon and didn't have millionaire dreams as a kid, then I don't know, you just, I guess maybe didn't dream or think big enough, I'd say. But I think I like to believe most of us had those millionaire dreams, you know. But anyways, I'm saying that to say, you know how like once, sometimes, you know, once life start hitting you, you know, those dreams fade away. But never stop dreaming, man. Never stop dreaming. It ain't all about the millionaire dreams. I use that as an example. But never stop dreaming and never stop working on your goals to accomplish your goals. But yeah, man, I wanted to speak on like say Babylon and the system, man, the system. So like, of course, we know this weekend is Super Bowl Sunday. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. You know, of course, big thing in America. Big thing around the world, really, for a lot. But you know, I grew up a big football fan. Couldn't tell me nothing about football. Even thought I was gonna play pro. You know, that was my kid dreams. I didn't have a thought in my mind as a kid that I'd have been in the NFL. I was pretty good. Small, a little undersized, but I was pretty good. But anyhow, got detoured. You know, got a juvenile life sentence at 12, actually. You know, and that kind of derailed my train for a minute. But of course, I got back on track. But it kind of took me off path to where I saw myself being early on. And that's cool, you know, everything happened for a reason. But yeah, needless to say that I was blessed, you know, gifted. And I feel like that's why I really, I guess, realized the power of God and that God had a bigger calling, a true calling on my life, you know. Considering, you know, I was facing 6 years and it was dark, you know, dark, real dark. Saw a small light at the end of the tunnel, like through faith and prayers and hope, you know. But that was a dark time, you know. Imagine being a 12-year-old kid and having all these big dreams and then suddenly eruptingly just having it taken away from you, and you feel like those dreams are over with. But yeah, made it through that, thank God. And we here now. But yeah, man, sorry to keep getting off track, man. Bear with me. I'm like I said, I'm a dinosaur. I've been off of social media, man. I've been off social media for nearly a decade, man. I deactivated my Instagram back in 2013 or 14, I want to say. Had I known that I got big like it did, man, Lord knows I wouldn't have deleted it. I'd have kept it because my little page was growing a little something, you know. But like I said, I had no idea it would have gotten as major as it did. It became like addicting to me, you know. I found myself, like a lot of people, you know, going to sleep, waking up on Instagram and shit. And I ain't like that. I don't like nothing being in control of me. You know, I like being in control of myself. So when I realized that habit that I was just falling into like the zombie trap, the zombie effect, I'm like, nah, I gotta shake that. I gotta break that. So I cut that out, you know. And but yeah, I'm back up on the scene, man. Like I said, long time no see. Forgive me for itching, man. I shaved my chest hairs last night, which I shouldn't have. It's not quite natural to me, as you can see. But I just had the urge to shave. I hadn't shaved in a minute. But anyhow, yeah, man, that Super Bowl, you know, coming up tomorrow. Of course, they're doing their best to keep our attention, you know, the world attention, but mainly us black folks, they love our energy. They love harvesting off our energy, feeding off our energy, you know, harnessing our energy. And what other way, you know, especially NFL, you know, because they was losing their momentum during the whole Kaepernick thing. And then right during that moment, if anybody recall, what we had was Jay-Z, you know, the poster boy for them, one of the poster boys, and for us, some of us like to believe. But anyhow, going ahead and becoming like what the representative for the entertainment or something like that to keep more of us, tuned in, chimed in. But and granted, I'd have been out there in LA right now. I actually just moved back from Vegas, man. Moved from Vegas. I was living in Vegas the past year and a half or so, and came back to the homeland for a minute. That's another story for another day as well. But like I said, had I still been in Vegas right now, God knows I'd most likely been in LA this weekend partying with the superstars, Though we all superstars in our own right, you just gotta, again, find your purpose, man. Find your work, find who you are. But anyhow, I'm saying all that to say the kids out there that's so tuned into with this football, and might be tuned in with the Super Bowl. And not just the kids, adults even, man. Adults, some of them more crazy about these sports than the kids, Don't get too high or low about, because it's all rigged. It's all rigged, man. Those guys, I can't think of their name. It's like RDQ or something like that. Somebody, y'all happen to get this far in the video, comment below, man. Those guys, RDG, can't think of their name. They always doing the skits. They real big, man. They always doing the skits. And they just basically was exposing about the NFL being rigged. They did a little time berated skit. They like as far as African Americans go, if you want to call it that, they as far as the blacks goes, the Corbin Beans goes, they one of the bigger ones up there, man. They got like 5-point-something million subscribers or something like that, but they're pretty funny, man. But yeah, they was exposing it for what it really is, and like I said, that like I commented under the video, man, I was grateful to see that, somebody with a platform exposing part of this matrix for what it really is, because like I said, when I realized how fake it was, I was like, damn. it was the Seahawks Super Bowl for me, man. The Seahawks and Patriots, man. When they didn't run beast mode on that 1 yard line, I knew right then and there. I said, man, this has to be rigged. And I remember as a kid, my daddy always saying, man, that's the mob, that's the mob. And I had no clue what the hell he was talking about. I'm like, what do you mean that's the mob? And then when I got older, I realized, like, oh shit, okay, I get it. But Lord Jesus, yeah, like I was saying, man, they're gonna. Obviously, they got, your Dr. Dre's and your Mary J's and your Eminems and all that. Kendrick's performing and stuff like that. That's to get our attention, suckers in, you know what I mean? And that's cool to each his own, whoever chooses to participate in that. Have fun. But we can expect to see some satanic rituals and symbolism and all that stuff, if you will. Yeah, but like I said, have fun with those ritualistic festivities, if y'all will. But back to, like I was saying, man, my shout outs, man. I got way off course. Forgive me, man. I mean, it's gonna take a minute, I guess, to get more professional with this, but I'm gonna get it. I'm determined. Yeah, man. Shout out to Dr. Mombi, man, because like I said, it really resonated with me when she said what she said about us not having the luxury to just sit back and watch it all unfold. We all have a part to play up in this and waking this, raising this vibration, this frequency of this world, man. It's crazy how some angles your teeth look so white and then some your teeth be like so not bright. But anyways, man, I'd rather them look white because, Lord, jeez, got my teeth looking cheesy. I need to clean it anyway, though. But anyways, yeah, man, shout out to, like I said, Dr. Mombi, my dog Rashad, of course. I've been on him hard lately, man. Well, not as much as I was before, but it's all good, you know what I mean? I feel like he put out a lot of information real fast, YP, of course, young Pharaoh. You know who you are. Kalai, yeah, Kalai be spitting some stuff. And I don't agree with 100% of what everybody say and go by. Of course, everybody ain't gonna 100% agree with me, but that's just a few people who I pay close attention to and keep up with what they have to say and think from here and there. Ralph Smart, real high vibrational dude, I think, man. Um, it's funny, man, him, cause like I remember like first coming across him, man, and he'd be like, raise the frequency, raise the vibration, and I'd be like, man, I'm gonna go my butterfly again. Yeah, I love the lime green ones, man. They're beautiful. But yeah, man, raise the frequency, raise the vibration. And I'm like, then that would be cool, but when you get like, can I get a hello? Man, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, aggravated me for a second. I'm like, bro, you need to stop, bro. But then I realized the man he just happy, bro. He's just happy, and ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a great thing to be that happy and energetic, man. That's a wonderful place to be, space to be in. But last note for the moment, for today, what we got coming up, man? Our Babylon holidays, Valentine's Day, in our little celebrations we love to partake in. And it's funny, man, ever since a kid, man, I never was really crazy about Valentine's Day. Honestly, aside getting things from my mom, bro, no lie. Like with like the cards in elementary, you always had the cards and the candy, and I'd always try to get the perfect gift for my mama, man. But I never was really big on like celebrating no holidays really, but Valentine's Day, another one, was just one of those holidays. I mean, like I said, I was never big on none of the holidays outside of Mardi Gras. Outside of Mardi Gras. But yeah. So Valentine's Day is coming up, and like I just wanted to say, man, to my youthful ones out there, or even my adults out there, man, my older spirits, older soul tribes who may not partake or feel uncomfortable partaking in any of those ritualistic things, man. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing at all wrong with that. It's just paganism holidays like any of us in the whole community, if you want to call it that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it if you don't celebrate it, or you may not have nothing to give. You may not have money, may not have the the finances to give the special gift you want to give to this person. I think I feel all that just come with, like, it's a two-sided coin, and like I said, it's a two-sided coin, yeah. You might not have the finances to get a perfect gift or whatever gift you want to somebody, and that might have you, feeling down and depressed on yourself. That's a possibility. That's always a possibility. And I don't want to seem like I'm projecting, because Lord knows I'm not. It's been Valentine's where I was able to get gifts, and it's been Valentine's where I wasn't able to get gifts. And the times that I was able to get gifts, I probably still didn't get no gifts. I can only recall really giving a gift like one time as an adult to a female significant other at the time, I guess, if you will. And yeah, one time I can recall, man. Yeah, and that was just recently. That was like a few years ago. Yeah, but yeah, it's safe to say I'm tapped out, man. I'm all the way tapped out of the matrix, man, as far as all that goes, and it's been a long road as far as that goes. It ain't just something that started just overnight, like I said, since a kid. Like, never really was big and crazy about Christmases and 4th of Julys and all of that, I just never was me. But anyways, it's getting hot, man. It was chilly at first, but yeah, that's all I wanted to share with today for the moment. Like I was saying, man, Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out on my own as far as how I could go live. But if anybody got any feedback, man, as far as how I could go live, maybe it is my phone device. Maybe I need to get my phone fixed, upgrade. But I hope y'all have a blessed Sabbath day. Since today is Sabbath day, I forgot to mention that, Saturday. Really ain't supposed to be doing nothing on Saturdays, according to the Bible, according to biblical scripture, But have a super Sabbath day, man. Get some meditation in, get some good, powerful prayers in, get some peace in. Surround yourself with love. If you have any around you, and if you don't, you have to learn to love yourself, man. If nobody else, you gotta learn to love yourself. And that's something I'm learning today more than ever and ever and ever. Or remembering today. Reminding myself today more than ever. Because that's another thing as kids, most of us, we love ourselves a lot as kids, until people start to change our perspectives on ourselves and make us think and look at ourselves differently, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's the journey of life. But yeah, man, it was good expressing, sharing, getting a little familiar with y'all, speaking on who I am, partially, briefly. But thanks for allowing me to reintroduce myself. My name is Youthful One for now. But yeah, thanks. Stay tuned. Like I said, gonna have more content coming. Like if you subscribe. Well, subscribe if you like, rather. And once you subscribe, go ahead and like. Yeah. Holla back. Peace.